Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I'm back with How to Kill a Kit with Style this month. So if you guys watched my kit reveal, you know I am using Vickie Boutin's Wildflower and Honey collection, which was sent to me by Scrapbook Your Joy. I am guest designing for them this month, so you will see lots and lots of layouts using this collection for them and How to Kill a Kit with Style. They sent me a 12x12 and a 6x8 paper pad, so I have lots to use and lots of work to do. So I started out by pulling out this multicolor rainbow heart paper. It was like my favorite paper when I went through this paper pad. So I wanted to go ahead and use it right away. I pulled out this photo of Bennett in his little Aloha shirt. It's a little like baby muscle shirt that my brother sent him. My brother lives in Hawaii, so I thought he thought it would be kind of cool to send Bennett like a Hawaii style tank top. And he's wearing these baby sunglasses and just looks so cute. So I wanted to get this one scrapped. I figured since it says Aloha, even though he's not in Hawaii, I can kind of use these bright colors and floral and whatever. It's not like you have to have an excuse to use them anyways, but I am just going through all of the ephemera. There were 2 packs of ephemera that they sent me with this collection. So one of them had lots of tags and frames and journaling spots and banners, and the other one has lots of florals, hearts, bumblebees, that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to sort through what I'm going to do because there is so much to play with. I don't even know where to start, especially because I already know I have this very colorful background. So I knew right when I picked it, it might be a struggle because there's so much already in the background. I didn't want anything to get lost against it. But it was a risk I was willing to take because I wanted to use this heart paper as a full background. So I went ahead and pulled out everything I thought I might use. I went ahead and put Bennett's photo where I think it's going to go. And I'm kind of thinking I want to just pile up some embellishment along a horizontal line. We have all of these kind of border strips on the flat stickers and the chipboard stickers that we have to pull from. So you can see I'm trying to figure out which ones I might want to use. But I knew I wanted to at least use one of them on this page. So with using a border strip, I figured it would be nice. I kind of would already have this horizontal design, and then I could maybe dig into all this embellishment that they sent me and kind of pile up some stuff along this horizontal line coming off of the photo. So I pulled out this tag, this floral bit, and then I'm thinking I might use one of the border strips that comes in the collection. Before I get going though, I had mentioned I was already kind of worried about piling all this stuff on top of this busy background, and I realized I had this Vickie Boutin mixed media tool that I got from Redefine Creative a while ago, and I had like a coupon from them, and I have yet to use it. And this is the first time I'm using Vickie Boutin products, so I figured it would be the first time to break it in since that's a Vickie Boutin product as well. It's super cool. It's like a silicone plate that has decorative edges on each side, so depending on which side you scrape over the mixed media, it creates different texture. So I just slapped some, I think that's Ranger Tim Holtz texture paste in white, and just use that tool to kind of make a little bit of mixed media in the background. That way my photo and embellishment is kind of going on this white versus straight onto the background. That way it stood out a little bit instead of getting lost into all of these colors. So that's where I'm starting. I decided while that was drying, I was going to go ahead and get a few mats around the photo. I didn't think I was going to do too many paper layers because I knew already I was going to want to use a lot of embellishment. So I did just go through the 6x8 paper pad. I used the orange and the navy, I think. Yeah, navy chevron. Just to do a couple mats around the photo, and now I'm back with embellishment. So I like the idea of pulling in these horizontal items. So I have this banner here, I have this sticker here that has that awesome foil on it. This foil threw me for a loop, you guys. It looks really cool because I mentioned if you watch the kit share, it looks like gold foil, but it hits the light and it turns into this rainbow holographic. It's really cool, but it threw me for a loop for a second because like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. How am I going to use this? But it looks really cool by the end. So I'm using that as the one horizontal strip, and then I'm just going to pile embellishment above it along that whole line coming off the photo. So this is kind of me dipping my toe into the collection. I wanted to try a little bit of everything. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I am just getting some twine for the tag. I already liked right away when I put the tag and that floral behind the photo in the beginning. I already liked how that kind of looked as the beginning of things kind of flowing out of the photo. So I'm going back with that to start my clusters, and then I'm just going to branch out from there. So I wanted to use one of the bigger kind of things as my title spot. I really liked this one that says I was not made to be subtle. I thought that was just so funny to me. And Bennett looks like he has so much sass in this photo. He's got these cool little dude sunglasses, this Aloha shirt. He's in the car. I don't know what he's doing with his hand, but he just looks adorable. So I thought that would be a perfect kind of sentiment and title for this moment because there's not really a story for this other than look how precious he is. So that's going to go up there and kind of be my journaling / title for this page. So other than that, I'm just going through the die cuts and trying to see what else to kind of do. I know I want to do a horizontal banner to kind of accentuate that. But I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go as far as like icons, because there's a lot of frames, but there's a lot of bumblebees, there's a lot of florals, and I didn't know kind of which direction I wanted to go. But I really liked this kind of sunflower, and I felt like it pulled in the oranges from the photo mat that's around the photo, as well as, you know, the background, obviously. And I like the size of that one, and I thought it fit really well over that craft tag. So for all those reasons, I decided I would go with that for the next thing to kind of build this cluster outwards. And then since I'm using a floral, I decided to tuck a leaf under there too, because why not? So I'm kind of building outwards and tapering this cluster down, but just keeping it along this horizontal line I've already created. So there's that, and then I couldn't find a big enough banner to kind of fill in the rest of the space, so I just went back to the 6x6 paper pad and using the scrap I had from matting the photo, and I'm just going to cut that into a fishtail banner and put it on either side of the photo, so it looks like it stretches that whole page behind all this embellishment, just so the rest of the embellishment kind of has a grounding element to sit on. And then since I did do the sunflower floral, there was a sticker or chipboard sunflower that I decided to pull into the other side just to kind of balance that and bring that icon to the other side as well. I knew I didn't need to do too much on the right-hand side of the photo just because there wasn't a whole lot of room, but I wanted a few of the things that were on the left side kind of balanced along the right side. And then I had another scrap of this orange piece from my photo mat, so I decided to do another fishtail banner to go behind the title spot at the top of the page, just so that orange is up there as well, that fishtail banner's up there as well. That way that's kind of balanced across the page, and it automatically gives your eye 3 orange places to go to, so you kind of have a visual triangle with those orange banners, even though I know there's stuff like on top of it. So I like what I have so far, though. I'm just trying to fill it out a little bit, and then I think I'm done. I mean, I really just wanted to dip my toe into all the supplies, play with a little bit of everything, get that Vickie Boutin tool used for the first time ever. So pretty much now I'm trying to make sure everything looks balanced. I had this holographic scallop border sticker on the bottom, so I wanted something holographic at the top, so I did just use that holographic arrow up there behind the title. That way that's kind of across each side of the page. And then with this blue banner underneath the sunflower, I wanted a little bit more blue, so I did just tuck one of the blue florals in 2 spots on either side of the photo. Then the next thing that was really bothering me was I have this tag, which looks really cute, but it's in this craft color, and there's no other craft things on this layout. So at first I tried using one of these labels that are kind of craft, have a craft border and then a cream center to kind of do journaling. But I didn't like the way it was laying, so I decided I would actually just pull in some craft paper scrap that I had from a previous project and kind of die cut my own thing just so there was more craft on the page, because it was bothering me that that's the only thing that's craft so far. But yeah, just spacing everything out, getting the horizontal banner kind of spaced better, and then I'll go in with that. I'm just looking for more craft things and more things to fill in other things. So I think I was going to try and fill in a little more by punching out with this little scallop circle, but I don't end up using that. I do go in with a doily just to kind of fill that corner out a little bit. It also, along with the mixed media, kind of separates the embellishment from the background, so you can really kind of see it on its own. So that helped. And then here's where I bring in the craft paper. I'm just going to take a little heart die and run this through my diamond press die cutting machine to just get 3 little heart embellishments that I can scatter around the page. So I just needed something. It was really bothering me that there was just the one thing of craft and nothing else. So I wanted one for sure up in the top hand corner. and then one on either side of these embellishment clusters just to kind of accentuate that visual triangle, but kind of make there be craft around the rest of the page so the tag doesn't look so lonely. So I like that. I like hearts anyways. I mean, this whole background is rainbow hearts, so I don't know if this is overkill or not, but maybe it being craft will make it a little bit better. But I have my visual triangle, and then they just looked a little plain how they were, so I did just go back and add some black freckled fawn enamel dots, just one on each of those hearts, just to bring that black in a little more as well. Because really, other than the little bit of black that's on the crafts tag and the black that's in the holographic stickers, there's not too much other black. So bringing in those enamel dots helped too. So there they are. I'm almost out of those. I'm going to be sad when I'm out of my black enamel dots. But there we go. So there are the close-ups. So this is only layout 1. I sat down after I did my kit share and banged out 3 layouts. So there are a lot more to come. This was kind of dipping my toe in. So I hope you guys enjoy. That way you can kind of see the finishes on all the products. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.